Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. I'm back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. America. Happy birthday, America. It's July 4th. So, I thought it would be appropriate to go with an American style truck. So, we bought the Mac. This is the in-game Mac. This is from Farming Simulator 22. It is the Superliner. So this one is actually Mr. Stevie's. So I'm kind of interested to see. It does have strobe lights. Woohoo! Gotta love the strobe lights. And then we also bought the Wilson trailer over here. This one does have a few more ponies to it as well. Alright, we're gonna back up here. We're gonna start our corn harvest today. You can note that there are a lot of contracts out there. Oh, we got a lot of contracts to do too, so. Alright. Our strobe's on, heading down the highway. We got a lot of, I think I'm gonna start with corn. If you watched the last episode, we were doing the corn chaff. Pay attention while I get out of here. I don't want to really run anybody over. I don't want to get stuck on anything either, because this trailer is a little longer than the other one we got. Alright, go in the cab here. We're heading down the road. So yeah, happy 4th of July. Hope you guys have some 4th of July plans. I had considered streaming, but I think I'm gonna let everybody have the day off. Most of you have the 4th of July off. Yeah, definitely want to let you guys enjoy your 4th. Get you some hot dogs, some burgers, grill you some, or cook you some, or get you some steaks or something to grill. And I know there's probably some of you that have fireworks. Just be careful with them. I work in the ER, so I've seen my fair share of firework injuries. Some of them are pretty bad. So yeah, make sure you stay safe. Keep the kids safe too. Kids like fireworks and they like to handle the fireworks, but they're not as experienced as we are. So make sure you watch your kids with the fireworks. Make sure you don't set anything on fire. You don't want to set the neighbor's house on fire, or let alone your house or anything. So, I feel like the back window on this is bigger than it used to be. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Alright, we're gonna head down here and tackle some of this corn down here. Through here. We'll go around the edges of our field. So we cut all this corn. This corn went to chaff. So we've got our fermenting silos making silage. We'll have some stuff to sell soon. Right now I've got a cultivating and plowing contract going on. Hopefully we'll make a little money there, and then we'll move them when they get done. They're looks like they're both about equal almost on it. Almost 50%. One of them's 50%. I gotta turn this trailer around. Will we fit under the covered bridge? This is face throughable, so it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, it does fit under it. Look at that. Alright, so I've got the team lined up here. Got our harvester, got our other truck, and we've got the new Brant auger wagon grain cart ready to go. We're just gonna park these guys all along the road here. Alright. Run down here and get our harvester ready. I will be operating the grain cart. Take a look at these fields. I hear the plane. So there's a little bit left down here, and then I've got these 3 fields there. This one, and that one, and this one. I'm going to start on the big one. And then probably go over and hit this one and hit the little ones, and then come back and hit that one. But I'm going to start on the big one. Alright, let's see. Can I pick it up from here? Yep. Right, we want to do... we'll do 3 in-rows. And we'll go from there. Corn is a high-yielding crop. We'll definitely have to keep up with our combine here. And I'm not dropping any corn straw. Oop, there went a sign though. I'm not dropping any corn straw. The corn straw is not really worth it. Soybean straw maybe, but really it takes a lot of time to do that, and you don't get. I think the highest we got was maybe around 30 grand per load, and it takes a minute to get it all up. So I don't know. I may do the soybean straw, I might not. To me, it makes sense too to go ahead and get the fields first furred on and get it plowed up. So let's see. I am not. Oh wait. Oh, it does the. Yeah, I forgot about the Plains and Prairie pack. The covers are animated. So that is pretty cool. I wish it would apply to everything in the game, but it hasn't applied to everything that I've seen so far, so I do like the animated covers. Time to open up some coffee, aka Dr. Pepper. Alright, and we will roll along. We will be drying a lot of this corn. I'm hoping that over the winter we can maybe get a propane tanker at some point. We've got the special one that we had on Alma. We'll be using that again. And actually, you know what? I'm thinking back now. Trying to remember if it was that or if it was the anhydrous applicators that had an update. Jeff posted an update for that, so I need to go check on that. Had a lot of questions about my front tank on here. This is just the Hardy tank. I put this on, put liquid fertilizer in it, and it does add to your liquid fert capacity if you have a planter that does liquid fertilizer, like the new Tempo K24 that we got. It does add to your fert capacity, so why not? I know there's some modders out there that have private mods that use larger, I don't know if they're larger, but they definitely have different design tanks that they can put on special tractors. But a lot of those mods are private, and if they're not private, then they are, well, they want you on their Patreon, basically. And I'm not for Patreon. My thing is, if you're gonna make a mod for, you know, PC, or if you're gonna make a mod, you know, for everybody, for consoles and PC, it should be. You shouldn't. Yeah, no, you shouldn't do that. You need to make it available for everybody. If you want to do one in private, that's your privilege. But I mean, if you want to show it off, you're gonna show it off. People are gonna want it. Ain't nothing. They turn weird. The hired workers. They'll take the corners like a little bit at a time. When we redo these fields, which we are gonna do in the long run, we'll do the wide curve deal again. We did that back on Alma, and basically they don't stop. They keep harvesting. It's almost like harvesting in a circle. But it's not really a circle, but the corners are curved so broadly that they hold on to the lines. And it's the same thing as like your GPS lines. I'm actually pretty surprised nobody has shot fireworks off here that I've heard. They've been out for a minute. Would have thought there would have been. Normally, you know, they'll start shooting them off, you know, kind of ahead of time. They'll definitely be shooting them off. I would say probably tonight. I'll probably hear way more of them tonight. And then probably, especially, like all throughout the weekend. Look at all this grass we can't mow. Just, it's a shame that we can't purchase this. So we're there. This is all part of the southwestern portion of that. And the other one is up here, the northwestern part. That's the one we're looking for to probably start with, because it's 4.4 million. I kind of wish he had divided it up a little more. I'll be honest. It would have been nice. You know, I know that it is what it is, but you know, you have the fields that are just the fields, but the areas in between, you have to own the big expensive ones to merge all that together. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's kept us from going crazy right at the get-go, but again, honestly, I would have probably much preferred been able to buy some of these lands, especially like the open lots. So like a lot of these areas, like along the rivers, you know, divide them up maybe. Make them to where you can buy them a little bit at a time. Just gotta get up here where it's straight. But yeah, this ditch right here, I've decided that's gonna go. If it doesn't have any rocks in it, and this one does not, there's no real collidables in it, it's gonna go. It's gonna get smoothed out, and then we're gonna probably do a lot of plowing through here, and we're gonna expand all these fields. Probably take some trees out, maybe take some trees out along the edge. I know the trees out in the middle are gonna go, like down there. They're gonna go. But we've got time. I said, you know, before this map was even released that we'd be on this map for a while. And that's still gonna hold true. We're gonna be here for a minute. So we've got time. I might put in a windmill or two, though, I'll be honest. We've got the, what is it called? The Big Sky Acres up north. I'm thinking about doing maybe a couple of windmills up there. Maybe one, I was looking at it. It's hard to tell on the map. But I was looking at it, maybe one kind of on the west side of the property up there. So this is where we own. We're not going to put it in any around like the field areas, but this far west side up here, maybe put one up in there, and then maybe right in here or right over here somewhere. The thing is like we'd have to clear some trees, especially on this east side. So unless we put it more, I hate to put it, I really don't want to put it down in the creek, which I don't want to do. I want to put it up on, if you're going to do a windmill, you want it up on the ridge. Somewhere up there. Somewhere up high, or out in the middle of where it's flat. But we can't really do a whole lot of that either. Don't want to put it in town. But yeah, definitely along this ridge here, I could see putting windmills on this ridge. Probably a lot of wind that comes through there. Somebody told me that the windmills actually don't utilize the wind. I don't know how true that is or not. Somebody said that, you know, you would think that a windmill, like, it harnesses the wind energy and produces electricity. That's what I always thought windmills did. Especially like the generator parts, you know, like the ones that, you know, we've built over on Riverbend. Somebody told me that they don't actually like, there's like a generator inside them that makes them turn. I don't know how true that is or not. Somebody back me up on this, let me know. I don't know how true that is. I would think that, you know, you've got the big blades on there. The wind's got to be turning them and producing electricity, right? That's what I always believed. That's what I always thought. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, you're using resources. How are they powered to turn? Right? I don't know. Alright, we just about got our first round around this field done. We're just about half full. We're at 49%, so 43,000, about 40, almost 44,000 liters just to go around the field. I don't know why he's going that way, but we'll let him do what he does. Offload this. The big grain cart. Almost like a mother bin. He should be good to go. I'm gonna go check on my contract guys out there. So we're plowing a field. He's at 74%. The cultivator's probably gonna be next to move because he's just about done up there. Got a lot of plowing contracts. Some pretty decent ones too. So 56 grand, 27 grand, 46, 33, 28, another 33. So yeah, I got some nice plowing contracts. The cultivating ones are not bad. 28, 23. Is there any more out there? Oh, there are some stuff popping up. Let's see. Yep, I'm hitting the button and the list is getting longer. There's some decent cultivating ones out there. 21. Guess I'll go ahead and take that one. Let's go look. What? Hopefully there's more plowing ones. Yep. Oh, yeah. 70,000 plowing. That's a nice one. We'll take that one. There ain't some half bad. Go ahead and take that other plowing one. Ain't some half bad harvesting one, looks like. I did some harvesting ones the last time. Let's see what they got down here. A bunch of them might be cotton. What is that? Sunflowers? What? Oh, there's the header. I was like, wait a minute. Where? What? How does that work? Oh, is that with the? I think that's with the next set. I don't know how to feel about the next set. I haven't used it, but I have seen some results from it. There's a lot of cotton contracts out there. The thing is, you'd have to. Those might take a while. Not that we're not going to get into cotton later, but yeah, we'll hold off on those for now. We'll see where we're at. We've got a pretty long. We have to scroll through our active list here. We got a lot of plowing ones. I may actually take our new 7250 and trade in our small red plow. Gotta find it. There it is. It's on the mower. I'll take this up there to the farm. This tractor will pull a larger plow. There are horsepower requirements. So the small plow, the little 6-meter plow, you need a tractor that's 200 and something horsepower. And then the 9-meter plow, the one that's a little bit bigger, you need 320, I do believe. So this is the one we use. So for that one, you need 260. And then for the 9-meter, you need 320. Yep. Wow, I remembered the numbers. How about that? Kind of shocked that I remember the numbers. yeah, that's a pretty long list there. Oh, looks like the cultivator just finished. So I will move him shortly. I hear the train in the background. In real life, IRL, not in the game. You never hear the train blow its horn in the game. That's one thing. Like when you're at the crossings and stuff, you can park right there at the crossing. Now you'll hear the bells on the lights and the arms and stuff. You'll hear the bells going off, but you never hear the train blow its horn. That's a requirement. That they always do that for every crossing. It doesn't matter whether it has arms or not. They always blow their horn. Oh, looks like our alfalfa is ready too, so I need to get the MacDon on that, probably. Probably hire that out and let him just cut it, and we'll come back and pick it up later. Let's see, let me just drop the mowers down here, because I think the plow... It used to be down here. Don't know where it's at. I'm gonna have to go find it. I don't know what I did with it. We'll leave that there. You know what? It might be on the 5088. Let me go find the 5088. Nope, I've got a hoe on the 5088. Oh, you know what? Is it down here? Is it over at this farm? Did I leave it over here? I might have left it over here. Yep, there it is. So, how much money do we have? Do we have enough for just the bigger plow? Yeah, we got enough. So I will change that to, it's on Fent Red by default. I'm going to change it to the Case IH Red. And then we'll do the... I could do either the white, like that, or do like the beige. I've seen both colors. I think the white is probably more in tune with the color scheming for the old Case IH international stuff. So, alright, we'll do that. So 9 meters. Alright, we will sell this small 6 meter back. Repair that. Repaint that. And sell back. I gave them a phone call. They came and picked it up. Right, sounds good to me. Alright, we'll go back to that tractor and head to the shop and pick that up. Combine's doing okay. He's not at 50% yet, so he's still going. But if I can get the second plow going, we can get these plowing contracts knocked out quicker. The other plow is still going. He's getting there though. He's at 85%. You gotta help me get back to the year 1985. '85 was a good year. Good year. A lot of good movies came out. Back to the Future. The Goonies, I think, came out in '85. A lot of good movies came out in the mid '80s. You had Top Gun and all that come out in '86. But yeah, a lot of good movies. A lot of good music too. And you know, I think our weight is still down here too. I can probably pick it up. I think it's still down here. Unless one of the guys moved it. Yep, there it is. Still there. And there's our new plow. Alright. Now there is a 12-meter plow, but it's just crazy tall. Hold it up, it doesn't fit. It's got to be able to fit under at least the gas stations. And the 12-meter does not. So, where am I going from here? What's closest to me? Probably that one right there. Let me go through the list. So we've got that one. That one. That one's down south. That's where we're at right now. That one, that one. That one is probably the closest. These are all farther away. Do want to hit these big ticket ones. That's a 70 grand one. There's a 56 grand one up there, 46. We can collect that. There's 28 grand right there. Let me... I'll just work my way from west to east a little bit. So I'm going to go down and hit this field right down here. This one's kind of southwest of our soybean field. So let me go hit that one. And our beans are ready. We've got to get harvesting on the beans when we get done with the corn. We've got straw in the old barley field over there too. Yeah, here is the... I still don't... I didn't go back and watch a video. But this is like... It's not public land. Common ground? Common lands? The commons? I don't know. I can't remember what I called it. I'm still got to go back and watch that video. I had a name. It was pretty simple. Is this where we're going? Pretty sure it is. Yep. This field right here. Maybe it was just the plains. Trying to remember what I called it. We want to do that. We'll start with the headland. 2's automatic, so we'll just stick with that. Yeah, we get this, these plains out here. I don't know if I called it the plains. The prairie. The meadows. The meadowland. I don't know. I've got to go back and listen to what I said. It was probably something, it was probably one of those. And there was a cornfield over here, but this does not get replanted. There are no, it's not an official field. So there's never any contracts on it. So like there's never any cultivating or plowing contracts on it. It's just kind of there. If you buy this land from the get-go, you get it, but if you don't, I mean, it's just there. There's no It doesn't get replanted. It doesn't get cultivated. It doesn't did anything. So I guess we'll plow it under because I mean, it's obviously withered. Yeah, when we get this, I think this might be our next goal, to get this first. As soon as I figure out what I called it, I had a name. It's basically the prairie slash plains slash commons slash, I don't know. Commons makes it sound like public lands, and it's not public lands. Frontier lands. I don't know. I got to go back and listen to what I actually called it. All right, I'm gonna continue on with the corn harvest. Probably go ahead and delve into the soybeans, and then keep these guys going on the contracts. I gotta go move the cultivator right now. So we've got our plows going, got our cultivators going, got our combine going, and he's actually getting pretty full. I need to get down there and empty him. So until the next time, guys, have a good, happy 4th of July weekend. Happy birthday, America. And as always, guys, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.